1. Happiness is when what you think, what you say, and what you do are in harmony.
For those of us that struggle to feel content in our day-to-day lives, this is a powerful prompt to enjoy the journey, rather than just the destination.
2. When I despair, I remember that all through history the way of truth and love have always won. There have been tyrants and murderers, and for a time, they can seem invincible, but in the end, they always fall. Think of it always.
When the state of humanity has you down, this Gandhi quote is a stirring reminder not to throw the baby out with the bathwater. Not only that, it shows us that doing good in small capacities makes all the difference.
3. Where there is love there is life.
When facing day-to-day struggles, it can be easy to lose track of what's really important in life. This uplifting quote is a token of the things we should really value.
4. God has no religion.
In an increasingly diverse world, new disagreements and stereotypes are sure to arise. However, Gandhi got it right when he reminded us that our differences are trivial in the face of the big picture.
5. An eye for an eye will only make the whole world blind.
This inspiring Gandhi quote reminds us all to turn the other cheek, since revenge ultimately only takes a toll on society.
6. I will not let anyone walk through my mind with their dirty feet.
This moving thought that we are in control of who hurts us is an empowering reminder to control your own destiny.
7. You must not lose faith in humanity. Humanity is like an ocean. If a few drops of the ocean are dirty, the ocean does not become dirty.
Similarly, this uplifting Gandhi quote reminds us that no matter how dark life looks, there is plenty of good in the world.
8. What difference does it make to the dead, the orphans, and the homeless, whether the mad destruction is wrought under the name of totalitarianism or in the holy name of liberty or democracy?
As new advances make it easier to see more of what's going on in the world, we must remember that negative actions in the name of something good are still negative. This passionate Gandhi quote reminds us to look at the effects of our actions, not just our intent.
9. It is unwise to be too sure of one's own wisdom. It is healthy to be reminded that the strongest might weaken and the wisest might err.
In a similar way, this Gandhi quote tells each of us to keep our egos in check. Though accomplishments may move us forward, how we treat others defines who we truly are.
10. First they ignore you, then they ridicule you, then they fight you, and then you win.
When you are facing a challenge, this Gandhi quote will remind you that any endeavor is difficult until the moment it's over.
11. Whatever you do will be insignificant, but it is very important that you do it.
Finally, this inspiring Gandhi quote reminds each of us that though our station in life may be inconsequential in a macro sense, a healthy society requires citizens doing good every day. Even if we are not the most important or notable members of society, each of us has a role to play in the world growing friendlier, more welcoming, and more peaceful.